pods, so they're off right now. They turn on, and then in a second they're going to turn off. Everything is fueled. If you'll notice, there's no bag on the back of the Dodge. So we need to go load a bag up so we can switch bags, load some more boards up so we can switch bags, and then everyone else is greasing, checking fluids. It's all a system. All right, bags loaded. Just need some boards. We'll probably, I bet we'll need, we probably won't need another bag today, which will be nice. I didn't get a video of Dennis leaving this morning, but we got back and homie is gone. So we need to change this bag out. The next bag's probably gonna go right here, and then we'll be good to go for the day. Just to show you guys really quick, this is what those sunflowers look like. This is trashy because it's the end of the bag, but these are oil sunflowers, not the kind you eat. And there's some wheat mixed in there because that's what came out of the end of that bag in there. All right. We got that bag on with 3 of us. It's 9 o'clock now. Dennis has probably been going for about half an hour, probably closer to 45 minutes. I still haven't eaten breakfast other than a roll that I don't have a spoon for. That's why you keep a stash. And I think my charging cord is in my lunchbox. Those are the kind of moments that make you grateful that you run grain cart and not combine. Sunflower harvest is a little different than wheat harvest because we don't have Matt. He is running the bin site, and normally Matt is the one that, like, for lack of better terms, babies all the bags. So when he's not here, we all gotta kind of just do it. Because during wheat, like, Matt is always right there when the bag needs change, when there's any problems, anything like that. I can't believe the 3 of us got that on. That's I didn't think that would happen, because those are almost 1,000 pounds. Now that the bag is on, we need to go do the strap cutting, bungeeing, and get the boards in. Just posted on my Instagram. Oh my gosh. I posted on my Instagram story that I was gonna put my 360 camera up. Started looking for it in my pocket, realized I didn't have it. It fell out of my pocket. Ah! The camera's not damaged though, it's just a little muddy. All right, first load of the day. My phone is on the back of Ross's cart. I'm really hoping I don't forget it. It's go time. This morning, Doug's combine is having some kind of engine speed issues. They're parked right over there. I'm sure this is Joel or Dennis, or maybe Dennis is parked over there. I don't know who this is. I guess we're about to find out.
If I go 4.5, 5, then it starts getting really dirty.
Fighting the urge to break into this right now. Really bad. Really, really bad. This is also part of the reason why we stopped last night. That little creek is no good to trace out in the dark. So, oh, like right here, there's standing water. Yeah, that's nice. Gonna stay as far away from that as I can. So, half of Doug's chicken wire.
Oh, I grabbed it so fast at the time I saw it. I tried to hit it. It was too late.
Just went through the combine. So that side, they're supposed to look the same. So there is the chicken wire. It's loose though.
Really?
Yeah. Like I can get. That's why I had to turn it off. I wasn't gonna be in there with my hands. I bet we could cut that out and just pull it out. We'd have to take these off. Update on Doug's combine. They couldn't get the concaves to drop, so they don't know what's going on with that. They're gonna go try to get some pry bars and just bring the whole combine back to the shop because we're only like a quarter mile away from the shop. And then hopefully it comes out. So in this corner of the field, you can see those tree piles. That was old tree rows that we had up during harvest for wheat. And now they are no more because that's what Perry was taking care of. So over in that part of the wheat field, it was super hailed out, and we were wondering if it got the sunflowers the same. And Dennis had said he didn't see anything right here, but Tristan is now in that back corner, and the hail definitely did affect those, and you can see it on the yield monitor. So there is some damage from that hail. It was pretty nanny whamming. Well, here comes Douglas. And Ross again. I'm full.
Yeah, you can barely see his back tire.
Dennis is stuck right now. And I can't even...
Yeah, once the back tires disappear, you're done. Hey, Tristan, you copy? Go ahead. Did you call somebody for a dozer, or should I... It's already in motion, yep, I got a hold of them.
And that is how much bag we've gotten done since about 9. It's about 1. That bag is so far away from the rest of the combine. So I'd say we're about a quarter. This is what the ground looks like. So all this like fibery stalk that gets chopped up, and then the stalks are about knee high. And there goes Ross. I cannot find Dennis. He's like hidden in one of these little hills. Dennis is the combine that's stuck, and I don't know if we're gonna get to see that because they'll probably pull him out and not take a video because they forget to take videos because they're worried about pulling him out and not taking videos. So hail damage and flowers looks like flowers without heads on them, so just stalks, and then flowers with no seeds in them. I thought this was hail damage in front of us, how it's all laying down without being cut yet, but I don't think, I really don't know. It could be deer, it could be wind, it could be just the way that the water was, because this is a bottom. So that's that. It's so good to have Douglas back without Chicken Wire and his Rhoda. There's Dennis. Down by that pole. Oh no. It seems like every time I go to the bagger, something happens in the combines because Joel has smoke on his combine now. I don't know what the deal is with that. I haven't heard anything on the radio since then, but I think they just pulled Dennis out. So I think Craig is probably here, so that's probably good. Their little good luck charm leaves the area, and look what happens.
Make sure when you blow it off, check all your bearings, because in my experience, most of the time they don't start just out of the blue. Copy that. Okay, Joe, I think I see you heading across country. I'm just gonna head across and park and want to look at this combine and see if there's anything obvious you see. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just follow you over there and then I can look at the combine too. That makes me a little bit nervous. Yeah, because like I said, there wasn't like I didn't see any bearings or anything. I didn't see anything glowing red hot on the combine. It was just, there's piles of chaff that were going up everywhere, and there was a pile of chaff down underneath like my engine, and that was starting to, there was embers down there that were starting to turn into flames, but I got out and I didn't see anything on fire. I just smelled smoke, and then I ran up to grab my extinguisher, and then I walked back and it already picked up that fast. Okay, I don't know if them other guys can hear me, Joe. I'm further away from them. Maybe tell the other combiner to double check their machines to make sure they're cool too. I heard you. Joe, when you get over there, there's a bearing underneath your cab that drives all your shoe augers, and I'll pull out of your way here, Dennis, so you can tell. But anyways, it's a shaft. It's pretty much right underneath your cab in front of the rock trap, and check that out, because a few years ago it went out on Dennis's and we didn't know it, and he had fire all over the combine. I mean, everywhere. And it was just that bearing underneath the cab.
Joel's combine had a fire. It's not on fire because once they smell smoke, they get out, check it, and they put it out before it engulfs the combine. So it does get hot. There is flames, but it's not a total kaboosh of a combine. We'll see what else happens in the next 7 hours.
Matt said they were having issues with fire earlier on the group text. Right here, I want to check it out. There's something coming out the back here. Yes.
I guess.
You want me to stop? I'd like to take a look. I don't like what I see. He saw some smoke. He saw something he didn't like, so we stopped again in the middle of the field. And there was smoke coming out from the back of the thing. And so that we raised the chopper out. I think it's out, but we're bringing it to the entrance just to, you know, really make sure.
When you're cutting lower moisture flowers, your tendency to set on fire increases.
No, we compared.
We're almost done with the back section that we're on right now. That's like a mile away from the bag. And then we'll be blowing off combines and moving to a different part of this field. And I think probably most likely by tonight we will be done with all of this. Distinguishing between sunflower dust and smoke, like to anyone that kind of looks like smoke, you know? It's not just, it doesn't look like normal combine dust when it's blowing that fast, in my opinion. Well, the back section is finished. One of the neighbors' combines is going up in flames as I'm taking this video, and we can see it, I think, once we get over this hill. They were going to the water truck to get it blown down with water, and it got the fuel line and just poofed. So I don't know the status on Joel's. I don't know if they can get it out or not before it catches. And this is interesting. I don't like how this feels, but I know that it's normal for these guys, but I know that they still don't enjoy it. These guys are all blowing off.
Can I give you water?
All right, Dennis is ready to go. They got the fire out on Joel's combine. There was flames. I think they got it out. It just spreads everywhere so fast. Doug still has to blow off, and Tristan, I think, is done blowing off, but he's touching base with Joel and everything. It is 4:18-ish. Another pretty sunset. It won't be pink like last night. Actually, that might get really pink. I guess we'll find out. I am going to place money on the fact that Dennis will probably have his lights on by the time I get back over to the combines, because every time I show you guys the sunset video, right after that, Dennis's lights are woo! That's gotta be Dennis. It is Dennis. Doug's got his beamers on. Everyone's out of control. I'm winning the light game though, mostly because I don't want to turn it on because I have to push my steering wheel up and drive like this for the rest of the night. Alright, are you ready? This is what I have to do. These go on. Aye, aye, aye. Now I get to drive like that for the rest of the night. Got done. I, out of habit, every time hit my steering wheel holder downer. We just got done with this field. I do not like this field in the dark. It has so many hills and you can't see where anyone's at, and there's washouts and it's like a mile away from the bagger. I'm not trying to complain, but holy moly. So I'm glad we're done with it. That is all. Sunflower harvest, with it being dark so quick, like we only have 8 hours of sunlight, and then we're in the dark for another however many hours until we're done for the night. So last night it was 6 hours in the dark, probably 5 hours in the light time. So it's definitely its own kind of beast, and it's not like a pain in the butt. It's just like it makes me feel weird. because of how much we do in the dark, my body shuts down and it's like done for the day once it gets dark out. But I'm not done for the day, so it just has an interesting little twist. I can't find the gate I'm supposed to go out of. I don't know if I'm passing or oh, it's right there in front of my face. It also does not help that I have to drive like this. Because it's not a bad thing, it just makes you feel weird. I literally cannot see a thing. Oh, there we go, now it cleared up. It is so dusty. Doug wants to race. He just doesn't know it. We're shutting her down for the night because we're running into mud. We're close to finishing on the bag. Doug has a little bit more for me. And I think he's just gonna dump on me over at the bag too. That's probably what we're gonna do. Since we ran into mud, we're gonna tackle that in the morning. We're almost done with this field and then we'll be moving on to another field down south, I believe is the next one we're going to. With sunflowers, you don't really have to quit at night. Like you quit when you run out of bag or when you run into mud or whatever. But it's not like with wheat where you have to shut down with the humidity and moisture in the air, and when the sun goes down it's not right anymore. Like if it's really humid outside, it'll start making the stalks all tough and that's a mess. Jaden's out there doing jumping jacks. The second auger boot I've knocked off. It's actually Doug's fault.